Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about the Black Adam movie. Pierce Morgan. Not Pierce Morgan. Boy, Pierce Brosnan. Could you imagine if Pierce Morgan was cast in a Marvel or DC movie? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pierce Brosnan has been cast as Doctor Fate. Yay, because that is literally the only casting that was correct. I mean, The Rock, I don't mind because The Rock is so not gender fluid, but race fluid that he can be any kind of character that he really wants to be honest, because of how he's in that middle of different races going on, but my thing is that I'm excited about because I heard Pierce Brosnan. I'm really just excited because at least they got one character right. Because let's be honest, I was thinking they was going to go for Khalid or they were going to race swap the character because just the whole movie has been this race swap bull crap of nonsense that I don't really care to really see. Like, it's The Rock, that's great. It's Black Adam, that's great. But to take the JSA and to race swap them and then try to make excuses. And that's the funny thing, is people who don't even read the books that will refer to Justice League Unlimited for like Hawkman excuse. And of course everybody knows that Hollywood hate redheads, so of course she was going to be black for no reason. And then Adam Smasher is a white guy, and they put a Latino guy in the role. I just don't understand that. And then people be like, "Oh, they're just trying to diversify the team or whatever." Dum dums. The team is already diverse. That's what I keep trying to get you guys to understand. The team is already diverse in the first place. In the first place, because what's happening is Adam Smasher and Cyclone are new characters from the new generation of the JSA when they came back after Crisis on Infinite Earth. Where they put their history where they were old World War II team. After the war, a lot of them went to retired and then came back and formed the JSA, and then they brought in new people of the team and stuff like that, and the team became very diverse during that time. So it's kind of weird that that's the thing that people always want to be like, try to use that as an excuse or whatever. And the excuse for the Hawkman thing is, oh, he had a reincarnated life, so it's possible for him to be black in the 1940s. Like, I'm sorry to tell you this. No, it was not possible for a black person to be just running around up in the 1940s as an archaeologist in another country, in countries that was signed off by America. No, no, it wasn't. I'm sorry. No, no, it wasn't. And people have to remember that Carter Hall didn't get his powers or memories about his reincarnated life until he went to Egypt and touched, some of the Thanagarian technology that was there in Egypt. So when you say that, oh, he was a prince before, so therefore he can be black in his past life. Yes, in his past life, but his present life, he's a white man that has memories of his past life, not vice versa. That's not how the hell that works. That's not how past life works or anything. You don't just swap out the past life race and skin color to justify race swapping. I don't know. I just find it weird, but I'm really excited because Pierce Brosnan is Dr. Fate, so therefore he can probably go on to Justice League Dark, and that might be something cool. But I don't know, because I heard Justice League Dark Constantine might be race swapped as well. So, and I don't know which Justice League Dark that might be, if that might be connected or not, because WB likes to be really stupid. But I'm just saying the Lord of Chaos has been cast, so that's pretty cool. It's really cool that they went with Kent Nelson, because nobody really knows about Khalid, and they only made Khalid for diversity purposes any damn way. Like, Khalid could be his own character, but I don't think he should be Doctor Fate. And they tried to do a little mini series about Khalid being Doctor Fate, and it just didn't. It didn't really flow. So they put him in Doctor. They put him in Justice League Dark, and he's there sort of, but DC kind of don't know what to do with him. Of course, you don't know what to do with him. That's what happens when you try to put forced diversity into a character that don't need it. Kent Nelson is almost immortal. Why do you need that? Like, we already have many of Dr. Fates that has been there, but the mainstay, the one that the helmet keeps coming back to, is Dr. Fate. So why not just stick with, Kent Nelson? So why not just stick with Kent Nelson? So it'll be kind of cool. I wonder which kind of costume they're going for, because DC in a lot of official places kept putting the Earth 2 Khalid Dr. Fate costume out there, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like, that's not Dr. Fate's costume, even though I'm not gonna lie, it is beautiful. It is a way better Dr. Fate costume that I've seen from Dr. Fate. Now, if that was when they rebooted the continuity and they had Kent Nelson in that costume, that would be great. But that one's the Khalid one, and I don't know where they're gonna go with this one. But I did see Boss Logic, I'm sorry, he made this cool little description of what Dr. Fate's costume is going to look like. So that'll be kind of cool. But I know people want to be like, because the movie's so tied with Middle Eastern and Egyptian, that all the characters need to be Egyptian or Middle Eastern, and it's just like, that's not how superheroic movies work, and that's not how characters work. But I do think that could introduce Khalid in the movie. He can be like his own kind of magical character, but he doesn't need to be Dr. Fate. I would make him a magic user, but just give him something else. He doesn't need to be. He can be tied to Dr. Fate, as Dr. Fate can be training him for the possibility of being a new Lord of Chaos. But if I was them, I would introduce the character, let him be their gateway to Black Adam. That's how you use that character, and have him where he has latent magical abilities. And Dr. Fate, offer him a chance to join, Justice Society of America at the end of the day, and then he can become a new character or something like that. But don't use that as a vehicle to replace Dr. Fate, Kent Nelson, for Khalid, if that makes sense. That's all I'm saying. But I'm really excited about the casting of Pierce Brosnan. I'm just saying, I'm still not sold on the Black Adam movie, but I just want to make this video, because I like Dr. Fate. So I was really worried after just seeing the disappointment of the casting one after another. It was just kind of like, okay. But yeah, luckily they gave me something. Am I going to support it? I'm probably going to need to see a trailer still. They said production starts in 3 weeks. Y'all should have been bump this whole COVID crap and all that kind of stuff. Come on, wrap it up. Like, let's start production. Let's get this crap in there. Ain't nobody got time for this, to be honest. Patient wearing thin, to be honest. I'm so sick of hearing this movie been in production hell for 10 years, to be honest. Just like, we still ain't got Man of Steel 2 yet. So, but we can make sure we get diversity Supergirl and diversity Superman and diversity JSA. Yeah, that's really fun. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think about the casting of Dr. Fate, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.